It's almost hey. Now it's on.
Oh,
now
it is on? Oh, now we're doing it. Okay.
Yeah.
I was taking my sunglasses off.
It's a Friday half hour. Friday happy half hour.
Friday half hour?
Half hour. It's a half hour.
It's the half hour. It's a
half hour.
It's a happy half hour.
Yeah.
Without booze.
We'll just take it. Yeah, no booze. We
No
don't have any
booze.
booze today.
No.
Sorry about that. I tried to get you to bring.
Thanks.
Tried to get you to bring the Baileys
I
over
really
the
thought
other
there
day.
was booze. I always thought there was going to be booze here, but
Yeah.
Baileys and coffee. It's a little too hot out for. I don't think it's a hot drink alcohol Friday. Well, it's
Okay.
nice out. It's summertime.
nice cold
now.
drink.
It's summertime now. It's maybe
What if you went out for happy hour today? What do you suppose you'd get?
right now
Yeah.
margarita. Boom.
Margarita?
No hesitation.
I might go out for a margarita later. Hello, Amy, in Detroit. Hello, Keys. Good to see you.
There we
Rachel,
go.
happy Friday. Nigel's here.
I'm
Pick,
here.
yes.
Hey, Betsy Pickle.
Yeah.
That's a good name.
Pick. We're calling her Pick.
Oh,
I
I
know
like
this.
pickle. Is
Yeah,
that the
well,
re-
I don't know. She has already expressed a preference, but
Oh, she expressed the preference. Okay.
yeah. Let me.
It's got. What are we doing? Oh,
Well,
we're going
I was
back to
gonna
normal?
go to normal. I just like to do a little bit of a start, but that's a lot. That's a lot for people to watch that for the whole show.
Yeah, they're like, it's starting to give me a headache.
Yeah, throw
can't
up.
tell
People
what's going on.
start to worry if it's 3D.
Yeah.
So, did you get a tattoo on your unit? Keys wants to know. Last
Not
time you were
yet.
here.
Oh no, not yet. We didn't do it. It doesn't feel like a whole week went by yet, but it did.
Yeah. No,
What
it's been
happened?
2 weeks since you were on.
2 weeks?
Since you were on the show. Yeah,
I'm really bad with time in the pandemic.
I get it.
Yeah.
Have you been vaccinated? Did you get your vaccine
Yeah.
yet?
I got a shot.
You did?
One. Still got to wait for the other one.
Canadians.
Halfway.
This is a problem. Canadians sneaking down to America to get vaccine now.
Well, I'm allowed to because I live here.
Yeah, of
So I can
course.
get it here.
Oh, look.
But-
I'll sign off. I'll vouch for you if you
I
want.
think that was happening earlier, but then they shut down. Well, there's never the border's been closed the whole time, so you're not supposed to be coming to America anyways. No Canadians are supposed to be coming to America at all.
Really?
Yeah, border's closed.
No, I thought we couldn't go there, but they can come
Oh,
here.
you can't go there either. Technically, you can leave, but you're not supposed to. Like, they can't really stop you from leaving the country
But
because
you've been-
airlines are flying and stuff.
But you've been
so-
down here to America from Canada and then back. You've gone back and forth.
Yeah, because if you work or live or like you have a reason, but like vacationing people, you're not supposed to do it. The border's closed for like any kind of recreational.
But if you just say, "Look, I have to go down to visit my,"
That's what people are doing. Like they can't really close because there's too much happening between Canada and America. You can't just say there's no. Because remember the UK did that. I don't know if anybody remembers that. The UK was like, we're closing all of our borders for England, and then everything just shut down. They were like, whoops, because all the trucks. You don't realize that everything you buy comes from somewhere else, and as soon as you close the border, they're like, hey, nothing's here anymore, and it's problematic.
well,
People,
do you still you
supplies,
have those
things.
beaver hats though, don't you?
Yeah, is that
Well, that's the thing that you have. They must be
That's-
piling up
like oh
because normally
like,
you'd be sending those out of Canada.
like
right?
America is like we're all out of hats. Has that been an issue?
Yeah, we got all these guns and we don't have enough beaver hats.
I noticed you've got a sombrero but no beaver hat. So that
Look, I've
I
been
can see it.
or a bear hat. Those bear hats that the
Oh, like the guy that stormed
British
the Capitol.
soldiers. No, that's a buffalo.
Oh, that was
we
sorry.
have those.
Well,
we have those.
Are you sure? Canada's got a lot of buffalo hats too.
You can order a mock buffalo hat on the internet. Oh,
mock.
so we've got a little question here. People are saying hello. Pick is saying Betsy, Bets, Pick, Pickle, Pixky.
Hey, you.
Hey, you. They all work. Well, that's good to
That's
know.
good to know.
Hello
Yeah.
to you, Laura. People are now using all those
Yeah,
names.
now you're getting all the nicknames. for
Oh,
everybody.
so I think, was it Scott was asking, Jake, what does tap, snap, or nap mean? I'm not wearing that T-shirt
Tap,
right.
snap, or nap.
I've got a jujitsu T-shirt that's tap, snap, or nap. And so
That's an aggressive shirt.
it is. Someone from here gave it to me. I would not have. It's like one of those, I'm a killer T-shirts.
Yeah.
I'm not. I just wear it for the show.
That makes me not want to be on this podcast. Like, if that's what you're wearing when you walk in, the guy's like tap, snap, or nap, bro.
Yeah. It's sort of an aggressive shirt, but basically tap is someone has you in a submission. They're about to choke you. You feel like
Yeah.
you're going to go unconscious. You tap, and they stop.
Snap.
Or snap is if they have your arm and they've got it extended and they're putting pressure on the back of your elbow to break your arm. There's a lot of ways you can get your arm broken or your wrist. So That's a snap. Snap is you get your wrist broken. Nap is you get choked and you go unconscious. So that's snap and nap, and then tap is you tap, and then the other two things don't happen to you. So you got to pick one of them.
I was going to say, do I get to pick?
You
but
pick
now
tap.
after I've heard those, I don't want to pick any of
tap.
those.
Pick
Well, I was
tap.
going to say nap because napping sounds fun, but then when you say that means you're getting choked out, that's not fun. Like I was like, you go over there. You can either go over there and take a nap,
Yeah.
or you can come over here and get snapped.
I did get choked out once when we were doing practice, and I realized that I could feel it coming on, and I tapped, and I heard the guy who I was with say, "Coach, I think he's unconscious." And then the next thing I know, I'm like, I heard myself snore, and then I kind of woke up. It was weird.
Yeah, no, that's not good.
Yeah.
That's how you lose brain cells, listeners.
Yeah.
You get choked out. When you go unconscious, that's your brain saying goodnight.
Keys has got a beaver hat that his brother got in Russia. That's where you got to wait out.
Oh, yeah, Russia. Yeah, probably bear hats, too, big in Russia. There could be some real competition there. If it comes down to it, Russia and Canada. If it gets down to like a trade war with America, of like, look, we need these beaver hats, Canada might be in trouble. Russia.
I don't even know if you can get a beaver hat anymore.
Yeah, sure. There's tons of beavers. They're like big rodents.
Bob is saying right after he told his kids to remain inconspicuous as possible in Moscow, they bought fake Russian hats to wear.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is like wearing a hat. It's like wearing a sandwich board that says I'm American.
Yeah.
I don't know if they want to rob you in Russia, but maybe they do.
It's like going to Mexico and everybody buys sombreros. You're going to stick out a little bit. Right? Because it's not a real thing that people are walking around.
You don't see people wearing sombreros.
People like just
coming
out of the office like
cowboy hats. Cowboy hats are big in Mexico. I've seen a lot of cowboy hats.
Yeah, there's lots of cowboy stuff. Yeah.
Rachel, who sent me the shirt,
got a raccoon hat.
Last time I trust someone who does jujitsu would like this shirt online recommendation. Yeah, it's a tricky one, Rachel, because I think a lot of people who like jujitsu would like that shirt. But if there's a big difference if you're 23 and you're really good, like you're a purple belt, a brown belt, or a black belt, maybe you wear that shirt and nobody's going to mess with you. But if I'm walking around in that shirt, especially if it's someone at the jujitsu place, they're like, well, that's you, right? You're doing those things, not me, because I'm submitting you. And I try and keep a low profile and stress with the other people at the gym that I'm getting ready to fight other people, not them.
So instead of that shirt, you wear like a beaver hat.
And
then
a beaver hat.
and then people are like, that's not the guy.
They won't let you wear the buffalo hat when you're rolling.
No, beaver
because
hat's
of the horns.
soft. You don't want to poke anybody's eye out. But then they just go, that's just Jake. Nobody wants to hurt him because he's got that hat on all the time, and we're not too sure how he's doing.
Dave is talking about pointy boots in Mexico. I bought some pretty pointy boots in Arizona, I have to say.
So they call them just pointy boots.
Well, those cowboy boots are the real pointy, the cockroach.
Cowboy
kill
boots.
a cockroach in the corner.
Pointy boots. But there's also
Did you really not know what I was talking about?
Well, when you say pointy boots, I kind of think of those like the 80s mobster movies where they have the real pointy shoes, the kind of like cartoony shoes. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, that's what I think of.
Well, they also got those sort of genie slippers that they're pointy, but they curl back up.
Oh, those kind of made a thing like in the 90s or early 2000s. Those kind of like really pointy shoes, and they kind of like, I think they have to curve a little bit, otherwise it's like walking around in skates. Like speed skates, you're just tripping all the time.
It's like falling over.
You gotta have a bit of a lip on them, otherwise, you could ski down a hill in them, whatever.
So, the backside of the jiu-jitsu shirt should say, "Please don't hurt me." Yeah, I'm thinking about having that put on the back of all my shirts. Please don't.
I think I would wear that shirt all the time. That's just a good shirt to wear. In general.
Please don't hurt me.
Please don't hurt me.
Please don't hurt me.
I'm trying to not get hurt. That's just real.
The Mexican pointy boots are like 6 feet long, and they dance in them like a competition. You've seen it, right? No, I haven't seen that.
I haven't seen that, but I would.
I've seen snow skiing. Those are like
that might be a class I would take. Pointy boot
Pointy
dancing.
boot dancing.
Yeah. But you got to wear your Please Don't Hurt Me shirt because people turn around too if there's much kicking or anything.
The
You
Please
gotta
Don't Hurt
watch
Me
it.
shirt is probably really good for anything that you're doing for the first time. Any place
Yeah.
that you're going for the first time.
You're new.
Like at one of those speed dating things.
Yeah,
I've never
please
been to
don't-
a speed dating thing, but
Please Don't Hurt Me.
please don't hurt me.
Yeah. That's probably a good handle to have on your social media profile. It's just, hey, I'm Jake. Please don't hurt me.
Please don't hurt me.
And
then
you
if
just
they
leave it at that.
if they tweet something terrible to you, you go,
You go,
maybe you
"Look,
couldn't read.
did you not see my
just tweet them
profile?"
a photo of your profile with that circle.
you just
like
go-
you violated the first rule.
It was the number one thing I said, and you guys went for it. Oh, somebody sent a link. I don't even know what you do with that.
Oh well, you can watch that if you want to. It must be some. Let's go. Let's watch some pointy shoe dancing. Nigel, you ready? No, I don't think we can do that.
I don't know
Won't
if you
be
can
good.
do that. That's going to be problematic. I don't know anything
Jen
about
wants-
how this works, but I'm
Jen wants a shirt that says "Try it, try
it.
Please,
Yeah.
please don't hurt me."
Try, try it. That's
Pix says she once saw Mary Engelbright display in a store window that you thought said "nap out of it." I like "nap out of it," but it said "snap out of it." I love "nap out of it" though. That's a great solution
Yeah.
to problems. Like,
yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to do. We should just nap out of it.
Why do you nap out of it?
Yeah, just
That's
nap.
a good doctor. That's a doctor's
Yeah.
advice. You should nap out of it.
Why don't you just
When you
nap
go
out of
home,
it?
just nap out of it,
Yeah.
and then let me know how that works.
Yeah.
Nap out of it. Get up. Have some ice cream. You know.
Oh, look at these shoes. Mexican
Mexican
pointy boots.
I like that. That's just what they call it. YouTube. There's a YouTube
Yeah.
thing called, like, no matter what you think of now, it's on YouTube. Like, we just went Mexican pointy boots, and it's like, here's a video on YouTube. Somebody's already got it.
Oh,
You
well,
could-
this is evidently a thing. Dave is
Yeah, yeah.
saying it's a thing. It's
no,
a
no,
thing.
but I'm saying we could just go, hey, Russian beaver hats, and it's like somebody's shot a video about Russian beaver hats. Like, it's all on everything you can think of, any combination. You could probably say beaver hat, Mexican boot, dancing.
As soon
Something's
as,
coming up.
as soon as the Capitol got invaded and that guy with the buffalo hat and the blue and red body face paint was on, I searched for a buffalo hat, and you can buy them.
Yeah.
You can on Amazon. You can get a faux one on Amazon.
You can get it tomorrow. So that's nice.
A lot of times now, it's not actually tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. Sometimes it's a couple days later.
Well, it is a pandemic. But
It is
in
a
general, even now, I've gotten some things tomorrow. They're like, because I'm like, is that a mistake? Because they go, if you order it, it'll be here tomorrow. And I'm like, I think you mean the day after tomorrow.
No,
And then Amazon in the morning is like,
Yeah, or they're like,
and I- they're like, we said tomorrow.
You know what's weird, Nigel? There's a guy outside your house with one of those right now. We can just have him drop it by.
He's outside digging through the van right now. Give us a second. We'll see if we got it.
We've been watching you browsing, and we got a kind of good feeling that you're going to pull the trigger on this. So
Yeah, we've been looking at your browsing history, and there's a guy outside in a van with a lot of things we think you might like. So,
do you want to come out and take a look at him?
yeah, that's going to be the new thing. It's just a van pulls up. It's like, I think you're going to want to see what's in here. And you're like, I don't. Trust me,
You do. I
And you're like,
guarantee
is
you're
this
going
how you get kidnapped or lose a kidney? No, this is just,
No.
this is all the
Well,
things
this
you've
is
been
it.
dreaming of.
That business is similar to this business, but that's not what we're doing.
That's how we got the model for this
Yes,
business.
yes.
But it's the
There was a
opposite.
guy, my friend was stealing kidneys, and
My
I
uncle
said,
used to do that.
this looks dodgy, but
He was in a Mexican pointy shoe dancing group for a while, and then he got into kidnapping people and
Stealing
now he
their
works for
kidneys.
Amazon.
yeah. It's he went to jail for that kidney thing, didn't he?
Yeah, but once he had time to think about it, and he was really into Amazon in prison, and put those worlds together.
Yeah.
He's doing very well now.
He's got a reflector vest. He's super happy.
Yeah,
Super happy.
He's out in public, coming to people's homes.
Rich says he's ordered stuff in the morning, got it at night.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's I don't know how they do it. I've had things from Amazon that I couldn't go get them that fast. Do you know what I mean?
it's like
I'm like, if I have to go buy this tomorrow, like it's rush hour and traffic, and then by the time I get there and come back home, and then it's like you order
Absolutely.
it, and it's already here. Yeah.
it's at your house.
Yeah. So I'm like, I don't know how that guy beat me. Like, he's got a bunch of other things he's doing too. I'm just thinking about getting that one thing.
Well,
and he's like, I can still do it faster than you, and I got to go to the airport.
And that it's free delivery. That's included in you're paying to watch these movies. We'll just bring it to your house for free. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
It seems crazy. How do they do it? Well, they oppress their employees.
Yeah.
It's just that easy.
It's it's just that. Look at when you're oppressing people and not paying wages or health care or any benefits.
You can keep the prices pretty
You
low.
can keep the prices down.
It's not like they're stealing your
Yeah.
kidney.
Yeah. That was before and probably later.
Look, I'm going to drop off this new pair of sweatpants, but
Yeah.
is this a good time for me to take your kidney also?
But also, I got a bunch of ice for your bathtub. Do you mind getting in your bathtub for a few minutes?
Just for a couple of minutes.
Why? It's just anyway. You're getting the free sweatpants. I need you to
And
not
a nap,
ask so many
and you're
questions.
going to get a nap out of it.
Yeah, you got to stop asking all these questions. Drink this margarita.
So, you've been into the ocean today. You
I've
swam
been in the ocean today. Yeah,
Nice.
it was lovely. It's
You say
cold.
Canada's in trouble because they don't have any vaccine.
They don't have any
forgot to buy
vaccine.
vaccine. They went to the store. They forgot to buy a vaccine.
Yeah. The leader of Canada went, I don't think we really want it, and everybody went, well, we want it, and now they don't have it.
He's
So it's
too handsome. I feel like that's the problem with a really handsome guy.
yeah. Well, he's doing so much yoga and thinking about his flexibility, and I don't know what he's thinking about. To be honest with you,
He should have bought that vaccine. That would have made him very popular.
He should have. Like, I mean, frontline workers don't even have it in Canada yet. That's how bad it is. So it's not good.
Are your friends and relatives in Canada mad?
Yes. Well, everybody's kind of hit their threshold because they've been like locked down. Not like here. People have been really locked down, isolated in their homes and whatever. And also, it's you have to go through the winter, so it's not like in lovely California or a lot of places where it's like, well, I can still go outside and do
Yeah.
things. You can still go outside, but it's not that enjoyable.
You want to come inside.
You want to come back inside, but it's
Pretty
also,
soon.
but
How
you're
long are you
sick of
outside
being-
before you want to come back
Yeah,
inside?
You're sick of being inside, but then you go out. You're like, I got to get outside, and then you go outside and you go, I miss out inside.
But that's
And
been
then you get
happening every
inside
winter,
and you-
though. That happens every winter. In Canada.
Yeah, but it's when you can't go anywhere. At least like you could go somewhere else. You go to the mall or
Or the
something,
bar.
or a bar, a lovely bar.
I'm surprised the bars didn't order vaccine. That seems like that would be a great way to get
Yeah.
customers.
Yeah, it's too bad. I don't know what the rules are with vaccine. Like if you and I could just order it and be like, look, come on over. We ordered a bunch.
I'm vaccinated.
I got on Amazon. The guy's outside in a van right now.
I got all the vaccine you want.
He's got some tap out T-shirts. I got vaccine. Come on over. I think it would be. Yeah, I think that would work. That's sort of what happened in America a little bit. It was like it kind of went everywhere, and then they sort of got a handle on who was going to give it out and how that was going to work. But initially, that kind of happened. It just kind of went like one pharmacy was like, "Hey, we got it all."
Yeah,
Remember
well,
that?
it's,
And they were
now-
like, "We don't know
now-
what to do with it."
Now that I've gotten vaccinated, I'm getting all kinds of text messages from Walgreens and wherever to say, we have a vaccine. UCLA is like, yeah, you just click here and
Everybody's
sign
getting
up. And
yeah,
you get it.
everybody's getting it now. It's like anybody who wants it. But if you're over 16 in California, you can get it.
Go.
Go for it.
Ed's saying the major trick with Amazon is to let them deliver your order later in exchange for $1 credit toward renting movies. I haven't seen that trick. I would do
I
that.
know that. Wait $1. So they're paying you to wait?
Yeah.
I'd be skeptical of that.
I'd love it if
I
that's-
don't know anything about it, but I'm already worried.
I'm good at it, though.
Yeah.
I've been waiting a whole year just to go out of the house.
I'm waiting all the time.
Imagine if I could have been getting paid this whole time.
Can I get other companies to pay me $1 for waiting around? Because if I get enough companies to pay me $1,
It doesn't seem. It seems like you could wait for a lot of things at the same time, and then you could.
That's what I'm thinking.
I mean, once I'm getting up to $20, $30 an hour
Yeah.
for waiting,
It's good on your resume. So what have you been doing? I wait.
I'd wait.
You
You mean you wait tables?
in a restaurant? I thought they were closed. No, at home.
No, yeah. I just.
Like, I'm just
you mean
there.
you bring people food in your house?
No, I'm just waiting.
Just wait.
Just waiting.
Waiting
I'm
it
just
out.
There. I'm just waiting it out.
Let's see where we're at here. Oh, Jeff gets his second shot. People are getting their
Oh,
second
my wife-
shots.
My wife is a nurse in Canada, and she had to get
Her
shots
shots
there.
here. Ooh.
Yeah. Oh wow. So she came. Yeah.
Ontario's in lockdown.
Wait. Why is your wife a nurse in Canada? You live in different countries. That's a tough marriage.
Rich has got a lot of stuff going on.
Rich.
It's best not to ask too many questions.
All right. I shouldn't pry into people's relationships.
I got to look closer at the delivery dates on checkout too. It is saying, because if I'm up for $1 to wait an extra day to get my baking soda, The grocery store should give you $1 if you use self-checkout. Yeah, Ouija, I think that's true. I think they should give you $1. I mean,
I think everyone should give us $1.
I'm thinking about getting into panhandling.
Just when you walk into Starbucks next time, go, give me $1.
I went to the
Where's
Whole
my
Foods.
dollar? I waited in line.
The Whole Foods used to be, they would come and help you when you ask them stuff. And
Nobody helps you anymore?
they used to be, if you could stop an employee in Whole Foods, they would take you to whatever you were asking about and go, here it is.
Yeah.
The last time I was in there, I needed some kind of sharp cheddar cheese. And she just pointed, it's down there past that pole. I'm on break right now.
Because they don't actually know.
And then she came down past me and she goes, no one's come out. She calls on her microphone. Or I can hear over the speaker, please report to the cheese department. Nobody comes out.
Cheese. We got a crisis in the cheese department. Yeah, I don't think they know anymore because I went to Costco and they keep moving shit around. I don't know if you've noticed this, but every time I go to Costco, mind you, I don't go to Costco a lot. I'm going every, you don't need to. It's Costco. You
Nobody
go every
goes a
couple
lot.
of weeks.
Well, I mean, I like to
Well,
go. I like to go every 2 weeks.
Yeah, every
If I
couple
can.
of weeks.
Yeah.
That's. But they keep every time I go, everything's in a different plate, and I get what they're doing. They're like, let's move everything around, so they have to walk through the whole store and see all our other
Is that
stuff
what they're
and they'll
doing?
buy. I think so.
Because
I think
thought
it's
it was
one of
like,
those, like
we're just trying to optimize this because we find that when
No.
after people get batteries, then they want gardening gloves. It just is a
no, I
weird.
think they've already figured that out. I mean, I think they know, like, people. I think what they're doing is they're moving stuff around to make you see, because if you just go in and do your same path every time, it's like you go get your cheese and your thing and your other thing,
Yeah.
and then you get out of there. They're like, you're not seeing all the other stuff.
How do you know about my cheese?
How do you know about? Because you've been talking about it nonstop. That's a good T-shirt too. How do you know about my cheese? Do you know about? Do you know about my cheese? Do you know about my cheese?
Please don't hurt me.
Tap or snap. You want to hear about my cheese?
Yeah, we've removed the nap option because
Because cheese does that anyways. So yeah, I think they're just moving stuff around, and then you get there and you can't find anything, and then
Rich says they live in Buffalo, but she still works in Canada.
oh,
she's Canadian.
I gotcha.
There you go.
Buffalo.
Jen,
Go,
your
go,
husband's
Buffalo.
still mad. Yes, your kids can get shots now, Jen, if you live in California.
16. You
Craig
gotta be
says
16 years.
Craig says you can also get a free Echo Dot if your wife lets Jeff Bezos motorboat her. I don't believe that's true,
What?
Craig. I think
Can
that's
get
just a
one
joke.
If I say, Jeff, you can motorboat me, I would do it for free.
You can try it.
I'd let somebody
You
motorboat
can try
me.
it. I don't know. I've been on Amazon so many times, but I don't think there's a place where you go just
Motorboat?
message Jeff Bezos.
Oh, motorboat discount.
Yeah.
There's that, like, you have to go into the shopping cart, and
Hmm.
then it's like it gives you the shipping options, and you hit motorboat,
Hmm.
and then that's when you go to a different site.
Yeah, it takes you to another place. You got to put your credit card in again.
Yeah,
It gets a little
and then it's
sticky.
just
Yeah.
Jeff in his basement with a webcam, and he's like, "Hi."
Brad's getting his second Moderna shot tomorrow at 4 p.m. Congratulations. Ed's, all his kids, 20, 26, and 28, California, Illinois, and New York have been vaccinated. Good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. New York got way out of it. They did a lot, right? I think almost everybody is New York done.
I thought that they were having a little bit of a problem there.
I feel like
I
they
thought
really
that was
cracked it. I don't know. This is the thing: is it's like things go great for a little while, and then something happens, and it's like it's not great anymore.
yeah.
It all
well, that's
fell
what
apart.
that's
We
what
were doing great,
But
and
that's
then
what was
we blew
getting
it.
me when you said Canada was a mess. I was like, how can Canada be a mess? Because they've been had people locked down this whole time. But
It
the
was
problem
great.
is they're not vaccinating.
Yeah, it was great, but you can only hold out. You can only like socially distance and isolate for so long, especially in a cold climate where people are indoors. You know what I mean? Like you can't really. You're crossing paths with people, so at some point you got to get the vaccine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you definitely do.
Which other countries have been great? America's done great. The UK is doing great.
We're vaccinating.
Yeah.
Bob says you're right, Nige, that they move things around at Costco to make you walk around.
Yes. Thanks, Bob.
Ouija
Yes.
says when he gets bad service at the computer store, he writes a banner on the screensaver and then passwords it. I'm not even sure what that means, but it sounds pretty naughty. So they can't even get into the computer.
Yeah, who said that?
Do you write the banner that says, "Hey, call me, jack off. You wouldn't help me when I was in here."
I love that the computer store. They just know when you've been in the store. They're like, nah, he was in here again. All the computers are locked with, screw you, dill hole. It's like,
Jen says, speaking of motorboating, didn't work today either. Yeah, well, you got to do the best you can.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like New York's getting enough vaccine. Yeah, I think everybody's getting. I kind of thought we were going to run out. I thought as soon as they opened it up to everybody in like we did now in California, I thought it was just going to be like immediately they're out. They're like, well,
I thought
now we got to wait.
I was surprised that almost since the beginning they've had extra shots. You know, that there were people coming in to get the extra for the day.
Yeah.
And it almost seems like we could have almost just said, let's just go first come, first serve, go for it.
Yeah.
Or
maybe.
after you get your first responders in or whatever.
Yeah.
But anyway.
I think they wanted to make sure all the, high risk people got it, which makes sense. But I thought, and even with the Johnson & Johnson now, they shut that down. And Pfizer was like, we can give you another 10%. They kicked out. They're like, we can give you more if you need.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I feel like
we get that, but Canada can't get that.
Canada can't get that, no. Canada was like, we don't want it. So Canada, I think, is like 39th on the list of countries to get vaccines now or something. I mean, it was like they really blew it. Like Pfizer and Moderna were like, hey, do you want this? And they went, nah.
They got cocky with those beaver hats, and then they just thought...
I guess you think, it's like you're doing yoga and being popular, and then the next thing you know, you're
bringing
like...
up the yoga. Like, he likes yoga.
He's a big yoga guy, yeah. Yeah.
Super flexible. You never see him do
guess
yoga
so,
on a press conference. I'm surprised he doesn't ever do that Jim Carrey thing where he bends over and then talks.
He did a planking thing that went like viral. He was like planking in an office or something. I don't know. I can't keep track of all the things he's doing.
I can't either. So Dave's saying Central Ohio is level 4 purple, which he says they got a lot of dumb people in Central. Is that bad or good? Yeah, well, Dave says they got a lot of dumb people in Central Ohio, but I don't know what.
I don't even know what level 4 purple is, because purple to me, is that good or bad?
And I'm not. Yeah, no, I think purple is worse than orange, but I'm not sure.
It's the whole color thing. I know red is bad. We all know like red is bad, but I guess purple's close to red.
Ed says he started watching Made for Love per yesterday's suggestion. Yeah, we're enjoying that, Ed. And you're going to watch the Detour on Hulu. I don't know what that's about, but I'll have to check that out. Pick is saying add another verse to blame Canada.
Yeah, we're doing it. It's our fault now, guys.
Would you like a question from the question box, Nigel, for Friday?
Sure. The good news is the border's closed, so those dirty Canadians can't get down here.
Thank goodness. Who knew that we had to worry about the Canadians? We spend so much time worrying about our southern border, but it's those Canadians.
Well, because
they've all got the COVID.
Usually the Canadians do all the worrying about America. So it's nice to switch it around and be like, hey, now we're worried about you guys.
Have you... Yeah, it is nice.
It's nice.
It feels good from my point of view.
Yeah, it's good for you, because we're always like, hey, you guys, be careful down there.
We watched the first of a series of films that this British artist has made about historic racism in Britain. And it was just such a relief to see terrible racism in other countries. It's not us. It's like, oh, you guys are racist.
Oh, other people are doing it too.
That's good news. I wouldn't say it was a relief.
It's
said that
terrible.
Wrong.
Yeah,
it's terrible.
It's still very bad.
Have you had any kind of brushes with bad behavior since I saw you last?
No, I don't
Anybody
think so.
doing honking out of turn or?
Oh, that's always happening. There's always people honking. The honking guy's always wrong. I hate to tell you guys, if you're honking, give it a minute, because probably you're wrong. If you're the guy on the horn, you're almost always wrong. The guy laying on the horn is almost always wrong.
If you're honking because something is not happening fast enough,
that
it's like,
come
on. Unless you're helping to wake somebody up, unless it's like, hey, beep, the light changed.
Yeah.
Yesterday,
you could see them on their phone.
I was on 4th Street here, and I was heading over to the school to pick Fanula up from basketball. And there was a guy on a bike with one of those surfboard carriers on it, and he's riding against traffic on the wrong side of the street. And I always want to just cut those people off and go, listen, that's you. When you're going that way, you get on that side of the street.
Wait, so you're saying you can't go the wrong way down a one-way? Is that what you're saying?
No, it was a 2-way street.
Oh, but he was in the wrong way.
He was on. I'm on
the
right,
wrong side.
Here in America, Nige, we drive on the right-hand side of the road.
I'm already lost on this.
Yeah, no, I get it. The right one is the one. The left is your watch is on your left hand. So
it is.
Yeah.
Not always though. Sometimes I switch it up.
Get the hell out of here!
No,
really?
I don't.
Yeah. I'm so gullible. I trust you. That's the good news. You told me that. I was like, really?
I know. I get away with a lot of stuff that way. I have a trustworthy appeal that I can just kind of go,
Sir, you have to pay for those. These are mine.
I already did.
These are mine. I brought these in with me.
I'm not from here. You still have to pay for them. I couldn't hear that.
What animal would you love to have as a pet?
Oh. Like any animal? Like you could just have any
Yes,
animal?
Nige.
Like not just the conventional ones.
Any animal.
Oh man, there's so many. Like,
I don't think you want to do Tiger King. I don't think you
no,
want a
no.
really
Tiger
dangerous
King wasn't on
animal.
my. Tiger's not
but
on
don't
my
let me
list.
tell you your business.
Tiger's not on my list. I don't know, like huge
Alligator.
animals. Yeah, because at some point you're still gonna have to pick up that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're gonna
Yeah.
they're gonna shit somewhere and you're gonna have to pick that up. I like the smaller animals.
Yeah, giraffe.
I think just
giraffe
because-
is a cool animal, but
That's
I
a big
don't
shit.
think you want to have to take care of that.
No, and you can't. They can't go in the car.
thing. The food bowl has to be way up high for a giraffe.
Yeah. Plus, I'm like less. I like, especially in the pandemic. It's like I've realized you can appreciate things that don't require a lot of maintenance. You know what I mean? Like if you got a giraffe, it's like they got to get out and run because they're built for speed. They're racing.
Giraffes?
Yeah, they're racing. You ever watch giraffe races? They're a racing.
I haven't
animal.
seen that.
Oh well, you're not from Canada.
Where do they do giraffe
I
races?
don't know.
Is it in
See,
Canada?
you're believing me again.
Most of your giraffe racing is in South America. They
they-
import the giraffes.
They put the numbers on the neck.
So what
That's
animal
where the
would you
phrase
love to
neck
have?
and
as-
neck came from. Was from giraffe racing.
Two giraffes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're neck and neck.
What-
And also, it means they're very far apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean they're close
Doesn't
together.
mean they're close.
People used to think it was close together.
Yeah.
It's not true.
Yeah, not anymore.
So what animal would you like to have as a pet?
Oh, man.
You're a dog guy. I mean,
I'm a dog
basically, I
guy.
think-
I'm a dog guy. I saw a thing on koala bears the other day, and I was like, man, that would be a good pet too. They sleep like 20 hours a day.
They all have chlamydia, though.
Well, I'm not going to have sex with it. that wasn't what I was thinking. When you said pet, I didn't think it was a sexual question.
Okay.
I immediately assumed just,
Yeah, okay, I get it.
just something to like.
I think
that's
koalas
fuzzy.
can be. I think they're cantankerous when they're not getting enough eucalyptus. But
Yeah, but you just have them, like you have a little eucalyptus tree in your place, and people come over and you go, there he is, and they go, oh wow.
can I
And
get him
that's
down
it.
and pet him? You're like, no, I wouldn't.
Not really. He's sleeping.
Yeah, I wouldn't. He'll
He's
scratch
sleeping.
you, and then you
Yeah.
got chlamydia.
Or they go over and they pet him, and he's still asleep, and then you go, let's go.
If you had to have,
have to take 'em out.
sex with an animal,
Ooh,
what
this is
animal would
another
you
good
pick?
question. I've been waiting for this
Yeah.
one.
Well, it's almost time to wrap things up.
I like an aggressive animal sex thing.
Where
I want an animal that's mean and quite strong.
I want an animal that's got a chance. Like maybe I'm going to have sex with you, maybe I'm not.
Yeah, I want an animal that's going to tap out, not nap out. You know what I mean?
I totally do.
Yeah. I want an animal that, I'm going to need pointy boots and a lot of vaccine.
Koalas are very needy and sensitive, according to Pick.
Oh,
Uh,
wow.
and they taste terrific on the barbecue, according to Bob.
Yeah.
But how are they in the sack?
See, I don't know. The other thing I wonder is like they seem very soft. So like, could you like shear them like a sheep and then just be like, make a nice sweater out of them at some point?
Out of a koala?
Yeah, like
I
could
think
you
for
be
sure.
shearing them
Yes,
and be
of course.
like, and they
I
just
think
keep
so.
growing their hair?
I think
and
you
then
can make
go,
a hat out of
"Yeah,
any kind of fur.
A koala hat. And
Yeah.
people are like, your hat is so soft, and you go,
And
it's
it's-
koala.
It's a koala. And he's right over there.
It's my koala.
Koala's like, "Brrr."
He's like, turn the heat up. I'm
cold
freezing
in
my ass off in this eucalyptus tree.
Dave says another stupid thing people in Central Ohio do daily is cause accidents by getting on the freeway in the wrong direction. I don't even know how you do that. That's
Yeah.
very difficult to get on the freeway in the wrong
Did you
direction.
see there was a guy in the news down here? It was, I don't even know what city it was. I missed the story. It was on the news the other morning. And the bridges like that are in like harbors and stuff like that.
Drawbridge.
Yeah, so the bridge was going up, and a guy jumped it in his car.
And he made it?
And he made it over the thing. But they're trying to find this guy because they're like, hey, that's like pretty illegal to do that.
I think it's super illegal.
And they're also like, it's also dumb because, I mean, there's a lot of things that could go wrong with that. But you know that guy. You know it's going to come out on YouTube or Facebook or something. That guy's going to be like, "Look what I did in my mom's
Well,
wagon."
but I'm sure he tore the He ruined the suspension on
It
his car.
wouldn't be good for the car. Cars
It's not
aren't
good
meant
for the
that.
car. It's not good for the car to go over a drawbridge.
No.
No, but he thought he was
But
at Dukes of Hazzard.
Kind of an awesome story.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good story.
I'm sure that was somebody in his parents' car, and he was like, "Don't tell anyone." And they're like, "We're posting it," and he goes, "Okay, cool."
Jen says you can't knit koala fur. I don't think I don't think you have to knit it though.
Oh,
But
I don't wanna knit.
you can.
That's
I think
too
you can
much work.
spin it or do something like that.
Yeah.
Dave wants a honey badger. Solve his cat problem.
There you go.
Ed was saying giraffes have the same amount of vertebrae that we have.
They're just a lot bigger. Each one is 3 feet.
Well, I don't think that could be true.
Maybe. Each vertebrae, because think about how big they just have to be like.
Yeah,
a
I don't know.
bigger
We have
version.
to do the math.
Once again, we're talking about things we don't really know about, which is pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, Rich says it was in Daytona Beach and it was a small jump.
Oh, was it? Yeah, I know it wasn't big. It wasn't like the bridge had just sort of.
It just cracked open.
It just sort of cracked open because he snuck in, and it wasn't a huge jump. But obviously,
Still.
not a great idea. But still counts as a jump.
Small jump.
It was.
Large stupid.
Yeah. Still a exciting thing to do if you're in your mom's car.
Jen says you can't spin koala fur. It's too short.
Oh, could I just glue it into a scarf?
Can you
or
just
something?
mat it into a packed? Is there a way to kind of boil it and press it? Or, I don't know.
Can I just make a ball of fur and just rub it around?
Yeah, could you make it?
a
Into,
fur
is there a way
loofah?
to make it into felt, kind of, Jen?
Just
Maybe.
a fur loofah? I don't know.
Dave
Also,
had a
there's-
friend who had an iguana named Misery that took over half the house until it killed itself by jumping off a shelf into a wall.
Whoa.
Oopsie.
I met a guy one time that had, I think it was an iguana. Was it an iguana? Some kind of lizard. This giant, and it was, I was buying scalp tickets for a concert. Just want to incriminate myself right away here.
Dave is listening, or Ed says, listening to people talk about things they don't know about is a tagline for the show.
Yeah.
Yes, Ed, it is. Nigel's been doing that since
Yeah.
before this was a video show.
Oh yeah, I've been doing that my whole life. Trust me. Ask any of the police I've ever come in contact with. Yeah, this guy had a lizard. We went in to buy the tickets, and I think it might have been an iguana. I don't know, but it was in a tank, almost as long as this room. It was the size of an alligator,
Yeah.
a giant. And I was like, "What is that?" And he was like, "I started feeding it meat, and they get huge." And I was just like, "Holy!" And it had chain link over top of it. And he's like, "I can't sleep at night. Sometimes I hear something, and I have to get up and come out here and make sure he's still in there, because it killed a dog. It got in a fight with it, got out, and it killed his neighbor's dog."
Maybe it's time for that
And I
iguana
was
to
like,
take a nap.
"Well, what do you do with it? Because it's like this giant thing. Like he created a Godzilla."
Well, you got to cut its head off.
Well,
Yeah.
easier said than done
Right,
when
I
you're
get it.
sleeping at the same. Oh,
I think
but
you
the
call
thing
him
was-
that. You call someone.
Well,
You
his
call-
girlfriend loved it though, or his wife, or whoever. He's like, it's, and he was missing part of his finger because it bit him. And I was like, at that point, that's when you.
Once I lose a little bit of a finger, that's
Yeah.
it. That's not my pet
That's
anymore.
when you go, look, I don't know if this is working out. I'm gonna get a koala bear instead of you.
I'm trading you in.
Listen.
I'll eat that koala. I'll eat that
I know
koala.
you will.
bring
That's
that
why
in
you're
here.
leaving. That's why I'm gonna take you to a park and leave you there.
A park?
Yeah, that's what people do. Remember
Are there
there's an
dogs there?
alligator?
Are there dogs there?
Yeah, I'm starving.
Could you drop me off at a dog park? I love dogs.
There was somebody left an alligator in Echo Park or whatever. Do you remember that?
Really?
It was in the
No.
water. Yeah, and people kept seeing it, but they couldn't catch it because people would just randomly be like, "I saw it," and then it would disappear into the water or whatever.
Oh,
and
like
then
the
animal
Echo
control.
Park monster.
Yeah,
Loch
and then
Ness
animal
monster.
animal control would show up and be like, "We can't find him. We don't see him." And then a little while later, someone would be like, "There's an alligator down."
Well,
But it's
you don't-
people get exotic pets, then they're like, "I'm moving out of my place. What do I do with this thing?"
Alligators have been on Earth for a long time. They've figured out a lot of stuff.
They're survivors.
They know how to hide downtown. Once you take an
Yeah.
alligator downtown,
Yeah.
good luck. You may never see him again.
They don't have any trouble finding. Everything is food for them. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
a koala bear is like, "Look, I'm starving. There's nothing here for me to eat." Alligator's like, "I'm eating whatever I want.
Yeah. All day. all the
day.
time. I
Yeah.
burn it right off.
I don't care."
Well, Nige.
You know what hurts my teeth? Nothing.
I can eat it all.
I can eat it all. Koala bears are like, my hands hurt if I
You
touch
know,
this.
I one time I ate a part of a car.
Yeah, I ate a bumper the other day.
It's okay.
A couple of
It was
tires.
a little rough on the way out.
Yeah.
Well, Nige, thank you for stopping by for
Hey, thanks for having
happy
me.
half hour. I
Happy
wish we
half
could have
hour.
had some cocktails, but maybe next week.
We can do
or
it
2
another
weeks,
time.
whenever.
2 weeks, in a week, whatever.
It's time for Seize the Day. It's time
Oh.
for Seize the Day. Do you remember Seize the Day? It's time for Seize the Day. Oh, Ed's saying there's a great bit that Nate Bergatz does about visiting Cape Fear Serpentarium in North Carolina. Well, Nate Bergatz, I'm sure he's great. He is great, actually.
He is great.
All right.
Uh-oh. You got it?
Yeah. Today's Seize the Day is from William James. Act as if what you do makes a difference. It does.
I already know that's not true.
What you do doesn't make a difference?
Not really.
Oh, I think you'd be surprised.
Do you want me to tell you what I did today?
Do you want to tell me? Do you want me to tell you how many
We gotta
koalas
turn this thing
are
off
on their way to
first.
your house right now?
We got to turn this thing off first.
I'm gonna. You're probably gonna get 3 koalas from Amazon by tomorrow morning.
That would actually be nice.
Maybe they'll be delivered here because
It's going to be very hot this weekend, so hopefully not this weekend, but it's supposed to cool off during the week, so that it would be good for like a koala fest. Get some time to shear them, get those.
Shear the koalas.
Yeah.
Oh, it's time to shear the koalas.
Shearing koala season.
It's such a nice time of year, right? Because the
Yep.
weather starts to cool off.
Mid-April.
Or does it warm up? You want to shear the koalas in the spring, I think, so that they're growing the coats back in the summer.
Yeah, and then you
I
got,
would think.
And then you got time to make your koala sweater.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you need some time to work it.
Yeah, it's not
gotta-
easy.
you gotta glue it all
Evidently, it's
together.
not easy. We know that.
Yeah, there's a lot.
All right, everybody. Rachel saying, great to see you, Nigel. Can't wait until you come back next time.
Hey, thanks. Good to see you guys.
Super exciting.
All right.
Meanwhile, everybody, don't give up. There'll be plenty of time to give up later. We'll all be here on Monday, Motivational Monday. Everybody's...
Yep. And you can send my koala to Jake. I'll pick it up. If you don't have my
Yeah,
info,
please.
just send it to
Please.
Jake. I'll come get it.
And you've got condoms, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Koala size condoms.
Yeah. In your house.
Yeah,
the
in my
koala
house.
wears the condom.
Yeah, because I've been vaccinated, so I'm no risk to anybody.
Fair enough. All right.